Hey, we're here at Twig Cycle's Summer Open House, and we have one of our longtime sponsored riders, Jeremy Cook. Jeremy, how you doing today?
Pretty good. How about you?
Fantastic. Jeremy, if you could, start out by just telling us where you're from.
I'm from Elizabethville, Pennsylvania. It's about 30 miles north of Harrisburg, and lived there my whole life. I just bought a house there last October, so I don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon.
Jeremy, if you could, tell us a little bit of the background of your racing. When did you get started? What series were you racing? And
I started, I was about 4 years old. My dad had raced, and I had a four-wheeler at first, and Yamaha had a PW50. I wanted one of them, and that's how I ended up getting into racing. And started out with District 6, a lot of District 5 stuff when I was on 80s and stuff like that. Always did Loretta Lynn's every year, all that stuff. I don't know, turned 16 and got a pro license, and I did that for quite a while. Haven't done any this year, but I broke my leg in February, so it put me behind the 8-ball, and everything's coming together now. I guess maybe not this year, but definitely for next year I'm going to jump back into that again.
That's great. Now I understand that you did qualify for Loretta Lynn's this season?
Yeah.
And you guys are headed down there next week?
Yep, we're leaving Thursday night, so last year went pretty good. Hopefully this year goes a little bit better.
What was your results last year?
I ended up 5th overall, but I got a bunch of bad starts. Finally, in the last moto, I got a good start, and I led for a little while and ended up 3rd. So I'm hoping for at least inside the top 3. I want to win, obviously, but we'll see what happens.
And Jeremy, what class is that in?
It's 25 plus. Last year I did 4-stroke too, but with being hurt this year, I'm just going to focus on one and try and make that one count.
Awesome. Wish you a lot of luck down there. Now, you mentioned you raced professionally. What are some of the professional tracks that you've either A, been able to race on, or B, been able to qualify for the Nationals?
I've qualified for almost all, well, basically all the East Coast ones at one point or another. I've been to Hangtown, Millville, all of them. You know, Redbud is unbelievable, that track. I wish it was in my backyard. That's probably the best track of the year, but unfortunately it's not.
What's your best result at a national track?
22nd at I think Budds Creek, actually.
At Budds Creek?
Yeah.
And that's kind of considered your home track?
Yes. Yeah, I would say that's definitely close to national track. Unadilla is also close. Broome Tioga was. I won a qualifier there back a couple years ago, and I don't know. I like Broome Tioga, but it's not on the schedule anymore.
Yeah. Well, now, you said you're from Elizabethtown, PA, and of course Twig Cycles is in Hagerstown, Maryland. How'd you find your way down to Twig Cycles?
Well, at the time I had been riding Yamahas, and I was actually debating on Suzuki's or Hondas, and the shop that I was getting my stuff from obviously didn't have them. So I started looking around, and I called down here and I got a hold of Kelby, and he had actually been at Dublin Gap the week before, watched me ride and all that stuff. And so I would say Kelby's probably the biggest part of it.
And Kelby's kind of our team manager. He kind of keeps everything together. Very knowledgeable guy and does a good job with sponsoring the contingency program for Twig Cycles.
Yeah, he's been, for me, I mean, anything that I need, he's always takes care of everything. It's always here on time, and it's been 5 years now. I can't believe it's been 5 years already. But
our senior race member. Jeremy, if you can, tell us a little bit about your bike. What are you racing here?
I have a 2010 RMZ 450. You know, suspension's all revalved, motor's all done, all that kind of stuff. Yoshimura pipes. I don't know.
Now tell us, who is your chief mechanic on this motorcycle?
Without a doubt, that'd be my dad.
Your dad?
I can do a lot of it, but mainly he does most of it, so I have time to go riding and do all the stuff that I need to do.
Right. Now I can tell by the outfit here that it's definitely a family effort to be able to get this thing on the track every week. So you got the whole family involved?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, without them, I couldn't do it. I mean, I work obviously 40-50 hours a week, and then on top of that I do this. It takes everybody involved to be able to be there every week and do what you need to do to be competitive.
Right. Well, Jeremy, thanks for being part of the Twig Cycles team.
Thank you.
I wish you the best of luck down at Loretta's.
Come
back with a championship.
Hopefully.
All right.